I've been so annoyed by how everyone is speaking about Brged Nhamedu, this Eritrean movement that's been protesting all these Eritrean-sponsored events in the past year, but especially annoyed by how members of the Eritrean opposition have been speaking about them. I was so shocked and disappointed to see that the first thing a lot of people were saying when they saw the first ever group of young survivors of the Eritrean regime speak up for themselves was to ridicule them and be so mean to them in public. Like, how are you as an activist looking at a group of survivors and when you're saying you don't have a strategy, you have bad methods, not asking yourself, why do I think that is? You're literally an activist, like you're an Eritrean activist, you understand the conditions in Eritrea. Do you think the Eritrean dictatorship breeds perfect activists? Do you think they had a course in Sawa where they talked about movement building, how to have a strategy? Do you think that that was taught by the traffickers going through Libya? Do you think that there are programs when they come to the West, either organized by us or by the new host governments, that encourages and builds these skills that is required to run a successful movement? And do you think that the trauma that they have just like disappears when they become activists and that does sometimes manifest into violence? You might not like some of their leaders, but look at the people in the movement. That is what you should be looking for, because I know some of you are saying, do you think you are leaders? This is a joke. This is your future. This might not be the leaders that you want, but this is your future. These are the young Eritreans who have survived the Eritrean regime, and this is what we're left with. And this is because of the Eritrean government's failure, number one, but it's also because of our failure to A, engage them properly, because why haven't any other diaspora movement been able to achieve what they have achieved in the past year? And two, to support them properly. Some of us have skills within these movement building. Some of you have PhDs and masters in all of these things, in transitional justice, in movements, in all of these important things that we could be sharing, knowledge sharing. But where are those efforts? Instead of judging them, support them.